pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And trotting out there leading them is their fourth-year quarterback. Throwing to start the drive. Bird, and incomplete to open things up. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in Week 2. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Bird. And this is going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Dancing away at the 35. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be tackled on the right side of midfield at the 36-yard line. First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a 1st down. Back to throw here, Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. He's trying to protect his court. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so, because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. The Jaguars had 10-5 to start play. But Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind.
They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. There he goes, left side. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Austin Seibert on for the extra point. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. Takes it at the 7. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And the Jacksonville offense on their way out again as we take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use fortnight.
impressed,
Yeah,
aren't you?
I am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
That does.
But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games? Look, everyone talks about every game's important. When you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets quadruple. And that's where we are right now to see who can make their last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That one, a first down pickup of 8. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. He's at the 30, 10, and they will score. Pick 6 for the Texans team. Seibert on for the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. From the 6, and he won't quite make it to the 25. He is off to an unfathomable start throwing the football, throwing the 2 passes, both been intercepted and returned for touchdowns. We'll see how he bounces back. It's 1st and 10. Fresh off of 6 the other way, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, here's Etienne. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 45 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Another good run there. He's been good all season long. I don't know if he's going to win that MVP award, but just to be in the discussion, obviously that means he's had a great run.
The raw numbers put him in the discussion. Can he carry his team to enough victories? Can he put him in a spot where we say to ourselves, well, an MVP carries his team to the playoffs. That's what he's going to need in order to get that award.
Well, this defense for the Texans, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Needing a few yards. Here's Matthews. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Herbert going to keep it on his sneak. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. So a bold call, but this drive will forge on. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion. They'll try and run the option left side. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. They'll try the air now with Herbert. His throw incomplete.
So it looked like someone was very confident in his ability to get that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Man, you can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again. Just like last week, each game is its own entity, treated as such.
And the tight end goes in motion left. Here we go on 4th. Herbert. And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as the defense nowhere to be found there. A gain of 20 on 4th down. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Herbert now. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. They'll get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, really going to 2 on 3rd down, you're a little off balance.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped on the line there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think his big boys up front, that offensive line, they've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And they'll run with Etienne. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Matthews. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
I know we're in a goal-to-goal situation. Oh, my goodness. Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought is it.
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Fights through him. Caught on the slant. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's now a 4th and goal.
That pattern and scheme was what defense stopped them down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance of yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
Then he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Justin Herbert scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Jaguars' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Taken from about the 12. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, Bird sliding out of the pocket. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Taking it about the 16. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Jacksonville offense gets the ball back. Travis Etienne and company head back out there. And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space. And just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with the run so far. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. The Jaguars on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll run with Etienne. And he will pick up the first down as he is out of bounds. And on that, we will reach the 2-minute warning. Matthews up the middle. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. Big Christian Barmore was there on the tackle. Again, it's Matthews. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
The vision he displayed on that play, because he saw there was a lane that could quickly break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice, dirty run. That's a positive play for the offense.
Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 28. Now a timeout called for by the offense as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. And they'll send the slot in motion left. A first down carry for Matthews. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll try the left side with Etienne. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front. Those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball and they're the ones dictating to the defense.
They'll drop that underneath to Etienne. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A handoff running left is Etienne. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Play action. It's Herbert. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Mecole Hardman in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And we will likely not see another play here as they take the knee and head into the intermission all time. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Jaguars ready to get going to start quarter number 3. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. That'll give him 8 that time. And they'll force a punt on 3rd and 14. Like a pretty good, safe play. I know he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy.
Many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now you got to the check down, a nice safe throw and a good one.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. And the Jaguars send out their player, standing right on his own 5-yard line. This is taken at the 23. 55-yard punt, 11 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half. On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 2nd down, they'll go with Akers again. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. Back to throw. Bird. He finds his man. Complete. It's Hughes. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Looking to throw. Bird. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Johnson, the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. That's complete to Tyler Johnson. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a gain of 35. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Not a whole lot there on first and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly have given up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Bird. Touchdown, Texans. Garrett Wilson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Texans have taken the lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground, ETN. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And they'll go again with ETN. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 91 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 30. 2. Second and 12. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 32-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 32-yard line. Caught outright by Patton. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Back to the ground with ETN. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on the 3rd and 3. Straight ahead, ETN. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well. A give to ETN running right. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Houston. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. ETN up the middle. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. This offense so far on third down, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Mecole Hardman with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Well, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. Well, including this week, 3 weeks remain in the regular season, Charles, and it is going to be interesting to see how this playoff picture sorts itself out before we head into the postseason.
Competitive, entertaining postseason, that's what we're all... get it during the regular season, too, because you never know how things are going to go during the final weeks of the season. Every team pulling out all the stops to get a better seed or just to get one of those 7 seats at the table.
And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Throwing on first down. Bird under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Isaiah Simmons in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Well, they sent him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it's hard for anyone to react.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bird, he finds his man, complete. It's Hughes.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
To throw on 3rd down. Bird, and a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard strike. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. Seibert's kick is good, and they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ballgame, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ballgame. Now ETN to start the drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Herbert off of play action. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25. A handoff for ETN. Down to the 41.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 132 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
ETN once more.
And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. From here, it would be a 45-yard field goal attempt, certainly in range, but they'll look for more yardage on 3rd down. A shotgun snap and again to ETN. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Running out of the gun with ETN. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Here's a give to ETN. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. 2nd down coming up. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there. Of course you're going to give it to him.
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down about the 2-yard line. A yard of the pickup there, and they'll bring it up to 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run with ETN. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they take it a lead late in the final down of the 4th. Wow! An outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this, because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So now the Texans down on the scoreboard. A time, a huge factor. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on first down. That's caught by Wilson. And he's going to pick up a first down here as that clock continues to run. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. They'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And they'll get him down after a gain of 7, but they'll happily give him that. They'll look to throw. And he completes it to Wilson. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. He's back to throw. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Back to throw. This for all the marbles. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish.